So I guess all the big Halloween parties will be coming up this weekend.
Exactly, and of course, I'm going to be going to the elementary school Halloween party this Saturday afternoon with my daughter.
What is Ava dressing up as this year?
This year, she is like a warrior princess.
Oh, okay.
Last year, she was a Grim Reaper, so
all right.
she's heading in the right direction.
Exactly.
Can't get more dark than that.
I know.
So, I'm just saying for this weekend, you got to be careful what you pick out for a costume.
License and registration, please.
Sure, yeah. Was I speeding?
Where are you headed?
Halloween costume party.
Are you drinking tonight? Is that marijuana smoke I smell?
What?
Turn off the car and please step out. Please step out of the car, sir.
This is just a costume.
Excuse me?
I'm not really...
What?
Black.
You're not African American?
No, I'm white. See, look.
Let me apologize for pulling you over, sir.
Oh, no problem.
But you enjoy your day.
I feel like I should tell you, though, I have had a couple drinks.
You have been drinking?
Yeah.
Well, then you drive safely.
And I did smoke out.
Uh-huh. You're free to go.
In the car about 5 minutes.
Enjoy your party.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Yeah. The Chicago Tribune, one of their columnists says to Hartman to throw out the first pitch.
Yeah,
Game 3 in Chicago.
And his friend said he doesn't want to do it. He works in Chicago, but he still gets death threats for tipping that foul ball in 2003.
Might be tough for him to even get tickets, they say.
I can't believe the Cubs are finally going back to the World Series. I have got to get tickets to Game 1. So let's see. Let me log on here. Okay, first name, Steve. Last name, Bartman. Wait a minute. What's going on?
Wait, is this the infamous Chicago Cubs fan, Steve Bartman?
Yes. Who is this?
I am a computer security system installed by the Chicago Cubs organization on all World Series ticket-selling websites to ensure that you cannot attend any games.
Why am I not allowed to purchase tickets to a Cubs World Series game?
Because you were the fan who was the curse in 2003 who had to try to catch that foul ball and destroyed the Cubs' chances of going to the World Series.
You suck.
No, you suck. You hold. Goodbye.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
You know what? We got some highlights for you from yesterday's rousing session of Stump the DJ.
Hey, why is Fall River the best place on earth?
Why is Fall River the best place on earth?
It's the only place that you can get a BJ, a bag of pot, and something else for $15. What?
You got a bag of heroin, a BJ, and a Charisse sandwich.
They say why?
Hi there. So, how many animals can you fit into a pair of pantyhose?
Ooh, this is a classic. We haven't had this in a long time. Well, I believe there are 2 calves, 10 piggies, and then
10 piggies, 2 calves, an ass, and a beaver.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Todd writes, I feel sorry for Justin Bieber. He's had to go to every Justin Bieber concert.
That's good.
A couple of political jokes. You figure that would happen, right? David writes, have you heard that KFC is running a Hillary special meal for Election Day?
This is a classic.
2 big thighs, 2 small breasts, and a left wing for just $5.99. Meanwhile, there's also a Trump sandwich. It's white bread full of bologna with Russian dressing and a small pickle. Todd writes, a woman walks up to a guy in blue swimming trunks and says, wow, your eyes match your swim trunks. And he replies, why? Are they bulging?
Hey, today's winner on Stop the DJ came over the phone.
What did the gangster's son tell his father after he failed his exam?
What did the gangster's son tell his father after he failed his exam?
Yeah.
What?
He told him, Dad, they questioned me for 3 hours, and I didn't tell him nothing.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Hey, thanks for listening to the best of Paul and Al. It's brought to you by our friends at Dunkin'.
Sure, I looked at the calendar. We only have 1 week left in this sacred month of Rocktober.
One more week, yeah. Halloween's a week away.
And I don't think we've had any, we usually have the big anniversary concert.
Yep. Sure.
In the month of Rocktober.
I think we've had to tighten up on the budget, so now all we have is this really dumb bit.
Why?
What makes Rocktober the most rocking month of the calendar year? Is it because the leaves turn? No, they don't rock. Is it because it's National Cybersecurity Awareness Month? Oh, hell no. It's Rocktober because it rhymes with October. See, rock, ox, really all we did was add an R. Yeah, October. Rocktober. Turn it up because it's Rocktober. Paul and Al. Paul and Al. Al and Paul. Al and Paul. Paul and Al. Al and Al.
Oh, sure. We had money for that, right?
All right.
Al.
Paul and Al.
Okay, that's enough.
94 HJY.
94 HJY. Going to the hotline. Wrestling legend Jesse Ventura there. Hello.
I'm doing well. How are you today?
How's the body, Mr. Ventura?
I'm down to 230 pounds now.
Excellent. So we can call you the body again.
Well, you always could, but I just said I'm losing weight now. I'm trying to get smaller, not bigger.
All right, man. What a career you've had, and your latest crusade is one that I think we can all get behind here at HJY.
So you're the official Tokes person. Is that what we should call you?
No, not really. I wrote the book Marijuana Manifesto because marijuana gave me my quality of life back. It was gone. Someone very close to me developed a seizure disorder, and had epileptic seizures, and was seizing 3 to 4 times a week. And after 2 years of 4 pharmaceutical medicines, nothing worked. They all had horrible side effects. The seizures continued. Finally took the person to Colorado, got what they call medical marijuana liquid drops under the tongue. The seizures stopped, and the person's been seizure-free now for over 2 years, and
wow.
Completely weaned off all pharmaceutical medicine, which did not work.
Now, Jesse, do you think it's the beer companies, pharmaceuticals? Who the hell is behind the pushback against legalizing what seems to be a wonderful herb?
First, you got the federal government, because the federal government makes money off keeping it illegal. So they don't want it legal, they want it illegal. Plus, they need to keep their corporate-run prisons full, because the corporate prison has to turn a profit for the stockholders, and the only way it can do that is to be at capacity. Third, you got the alcohol industry and the pharmaceutical industry. They don't want competition.
Sure.
And probably the most important reason is that if it were legalized, poor people could get it free because you could grow it in your backyard.
Exactly.
You don't have to pay anyone to get it. And that's the real big rub. The government doesn't want you getting anything for free.
There was good news this past week. A survey I read, 60% of Americans now think marijuana should be legalized, taxed, and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. That's the majority of us. This could be the issue where people rise up and tell the federal government that they work for us. We don't work for them. They work for us. We want it legal. It's jobs waiting to happen. It's biodiesel fuel.
Okay, Mr. Ventura, hold it right there. We'll get back to you coming up in just a bit, and want to ask more, of course, about marijuana, but also your close personal relationship with Mick Jagger. Okay? Hang on.
Thanks, guys.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Hey, thanks. Here, wrestling legend Jesse Ventura. He's got a book out called The Marijuana Manifesto, and we're talking about, all the positive effects that the herb can give us.
It will help the head traumas in the NFL. It will help post-traumatic stress from soldiers coming home. It's astounding what this amazing plant can do, and it's being denied to us. Let me put it to you this way. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and Betsy Ross's original flag are all made out of marijuana.
Right on the hemp. You got it. And as a matter of fact, our first president, I believe, farmed some hemp down there in Virginia.
Our first president did, George Washington, and our third president, Thomas Jefferson, and more than that. If those two gentlemen were alive today, they'd be doing 10 to 12 years in a federal penitentiary for being major drug dealers.
Isn't that ironic?
We want this legal. We don't want people in jail for this anymore when tobacco and alcohol are 10 times worse.
Well, Jesse, can we talk about your past a little bit? And something I didn't know. You were a bodyguard for the Rolling Stones for a while?
Well, I bodyguarded all the rock bands back in 78 and 81 when I was wrestling and I was recovering from some orthoscopic knee surgery that I had to get. A friend offered me the job when the bands came to town to bodyguard them, so I did it for a while. I did the Stones in 78 and 81.
Cool. Man, and they're still going at it. And you are too, I might add.
Well, I got a long past that you don't know about. I was also the Sergeant-at-Arms, 3rd Command of the Mongols Motorcycle Club.
Holy, and you were a Navy SEAL to boot.
Yeah.
Man. So talking from experience.
Well, no, actually, it's that I can't hold a job over about 4 years. That's the term as governor.
Well, I think spokesperson for the legalized marijuana crusade is a perfect job for you.
Well, like I said, it's jobs waiting to happen. It's an economic engine that will help pick up our economy in this country.
This strikes me as a win-win-win-win-win, Mr. Ventura.
Totally a win-win situation, a top to bottom, and I'll finish with one of my quotes.
Okay.
Marijuana is to rock and roll what beer is to baseball. Imagine if they took away beer at the ball game.
Yeah, you're right. All right, well, toke up, everybody. And Jesse, the Body Ventura, thanks for joining us on the Paul and Al Show.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate you letting me exercise my First Amendment right.
Anytime you want on the Paul and Al Show, you can come on, okay?
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll see you.
Paul and Al.
You and I both know that marijuana can do very nice things.
94 HJY.
Halloween is this coming Monday, which means, they're going to be out in full force this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween is almost here.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, you know what that means. Time to dress like a slut.
Oh, yeah.
Act now to get the best costumes at Slut City. We have the sluttiest costumes since that hot mess you wore last year. Slut City. Slut City has Slutty Pirate, Slutty Vampire, Slutty Nurse, Hoary Cat, Yankee Cop. Our costumes are all slut all the time.
If you're not that pretty, Slut City.
Check out the new Slutty Dora, Slutty Brave, Slutty Tangle. We have all the slutty princesses. If it ain't slutty, we don't have it at Slut City. Guys section? We don't have a guys section. No one cares what you're wearing. You're a guy. If guys spend more than 5 seconds on a costume, they are a douche. Wear a t-shirt, you douche. Slut City is all about the sluts. Slut City. Taking the chore out of dressing like a whore for Halloween. Slut City. Free parking and rear.
Paul and Al.
We thought this would be fun. Instead, it's a nightmare.
On 94 HJY.
Rhode Island made the national news yesterday.
It was that 2,200-pound pumpkin, right?
No. No, actually, it was last week, wasn't it? No, we got in because of the yoga pants parade in Barrington.
Of course.
That guy wrote a letter to the Barrington Times or whatever, shaming older and fatter women for wearing yoga pants in public. And you know what?
Some of our female friends got very upset about that letter.
They did.
Yeah.
Understandably so. When they did the parade and went by Alan Sorrentino. That's his name. They kind of went by his house.
Because with all the injustices in the world, this is the one to really step up and try to stop.
The dumbest part of the parade was that cover band that was riding in a pickup truck. Of a camel. Now, Shorts, I thought it was nice of you to wear yoga pants in support.
Try to show as much support as you possibly can. I'll tell you what, those things, they go on pretty easy. They really do slip kind of on,
Yeah.
It's getting them off that,
really?
I don't know, is to me the tricky part,
well, you need some help then?
I mean, if you guys wouldn't mind.
Yeah, you just lay down right there.
Absolutely just dying.
All right, why don't you bend over?
Al, you get his left leg.
I'll get the right. You get the right. But it's tough material, though.
The leg, Al.
Oh, yeah.
The leg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, this thing really does strap.
Hang on. I think it's getting loose. I think we're going to... Hang on a second. Oh!
Paul and Al.
Down the hall. More.
HJY. HJY.
And they're running this promo a lot during the World Series for a show. And they're going to do, it's a big thing for Fox to debut their hot new show after the Super Bowl. And that's what they're going to do. It's called 24 Legacies. Basically, it's the show 24.
Without Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
Well, he's the president now in another show.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. But
badly.
24 without Jack Bauer?
It ended badly between Jack and the executives there at Fox.
Mr. Sutherland, I'm afraid the executives at Fox have decided we're going to be canceling 24, so...
Don't you ever come into my office and talk to me like that again, do you understand me?
Kiefer, this isn't your office anymore. You're fired.
I don't believe this.
Well, believe it. Here's the letter from our lawyer, so...
There's no lawyer. There's just you and me.
Okay, first of all, Kiefer, you're not really Jack Bauer. You're just an actor, okay? I'm not afraid of you.
I have killed 2 people since midnight.
Yep.
I have not slept for over 24 hours.
Right.
So maybe you should be a little more afraid of me.
Okay, look, Kiefer, we all know you've done a lot for the Fox network.
When I went undercover with the Salazars, I had to give them my soul. What was waiting for me? No one. Nothing.
Okay, I don't even know what you mean by that.
Trust me. You don't want to go down this road with me.
Ooh, I'm shaking, tough guy.
Ow, my leg! Shut up! Oh, God, what the hell is wrong with you, you psycho? Make no mistake about it. I will do what I have to do.
Oh, a crazy bastard shot me in the leg.
Come on, Jack. Come on. Put yourself together.
You're not really Jack Bauer.
I said you're finished. Get out.
Whatever, lunatic.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Hey, thanks. Well, happy anniversary to you, Kev.
Thank you. 13 years
13
yesterday
years?
with my lovely wife, Jenny.
Oh,
Yes.
with your wife. Okay, now with us.
Your lovely wife. How about the other one? That's 7 years with the ugly wife.
I mean, a lot of people do the cliche about, boy, you married up. But in your case, good God, did you marry up?
I mean,
your wife is so beautiful.
Yeah.
She's nice.
She's great.
She's not psycho like you.
No, she's not.
Well, clearly, though, her one flaw is poor taste in men.
Okay. Aside from that, she's a wonderful woman.
Thank the good Lord she's had that flaw.
You do have a cool story and a very unusual story on how you two met.
Yeah, well, I used to work at a different radio station. I used to compete with you guys.
Right.
You would always kick our butts in the ratings,
Of
so
course.
not many people heard this.
Compete's a strong word.
But anyway, I used to do, remember when I started here, I do all these jackass, Kevin the Stunt Boy
Sure,
stunts.
you were the stunt boy.
I used to do those physical stunts at this radio show, and then we had a contest to go to a Super Bowl party, and Jenny entered it and won this contest, so she got to go to the radio station Super Bowl party, and she also had the honor of kicking a football as if she was kicking a field goal into my crotch.
You won a prize if you kicked
I
you
was
in the
straddled
crotch.
my legs. They
So
put
your
the football-
target was the crotch.
Exactly.
And so that's how you met?
She literally, our very first words, she came over to me and I said, okay, I said, here's a football. I said, you need to kick this into my crotch. And she said, I'd rather not do that. And I said, you have to do it because you won the contest. And we had this brief exchange, and she kicked the football into my crotch. It was slightly wide right. It kind of grazed the right testicular post and didn't quite go through.
But she's had you by the groin for the last 13 years.
You know what? I was telling, but that's the night we met. I asked her out that night, actually.
Oh, really? Wow.
I said, hey, this is a good start. There's a crotch involved.
I've got a swelling testicle. I might as well go for it.
But, I was told, I'm like, you know why? I think I know why it took us 10 years to have kids.
That's right. You guys did try for a long time.
Turns out Kev married Stephen Guskowski. I got divorced this year, I guess.
Yeah, right. Congratulations.
He hasn't hit very many goalposts.
Thank you.
So congratulations to you and condolences to Jenny.
Yeah, thank you.
Paul and Al.
Hey, you wonder why our kids are like the way they are? Because all you f***ing scumbags on the radio.
94 HJY.